Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday, it's the end of the week. It is time for us to be jumping into some new good old Warframe. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're doing well where you are around the world. And you may notice that this account here definitely does not look like the normal one. Oh, no. This is Dan. Let's get off that pause menu there. He just makes a lot of zappy noises if I'm not on pause. Welcome on in, everyone. I have to say, just finished 2 hours, and I get 3 more Twitch. Yeah, so when Sweatpants comes back, I can explain that. I don't know if Sweatpants is actually back yet or not. Play levels? Don't have levels. Sorry, can't do that. Sweatpants, are you back yet? I wonder, are you back yet? I'm going to have to assume that Sweatpants is back because the ads have literally stopped now. Maybe they're just not typing. I don't know. When it comes to the ads on Twitch, unfortunately the way Twitch works is that the best way to set up ads is to set up an ad scheduler so they run every 20 minutes for 1 minute. If you're not subscribed and if there's ads available in your region, you're going to get those ads every 20 minutes. Now, the stupid thing with the way Twitch has set this up is that I can set that to start no sooner than 1 minute into the stream. And what it defines as 1 minute is that after 1 minute of the stream being live, Twitch then goes, okay, we'll start thinking about running an ad. Here's a 1 minute countdown to an ad. So now we're 2 minutes into the stream, and then there is a delay until it actually starts the ads. I guess it's just thinking hard about how to actually do the ad thing. So it doesn't actually start any ads until around about 2.5 minutes into the stream rather than 1 minute. And this causes two problems. First of all, the ads are not happening when I tell Twitch to make them happen. And second, until that first ad happens, until that first ad comes through, everyone who is not a subscriber
Twitch
arriving at
ads
the stream
will never not be dumb. Good thing Prime and the funny Brit exists.
I'll get back to that in just 1 second, Gavin Sweatpants, because this is specifically about the point you were complaining about. The other thing is that when ads have not yet run on the stream as part of the schedule, Twitch has pre-rolls turned on. And that means then people will arrive to an advert, if they arrive in the first 2 minutes, only to then be hit with more adverts when the schedule starts. And it's like, Twitch, how are you this fucking terrible at running ads? How? And it didn't even used to be this way recently. They changed the ad scheduler. It used to start the ads minute 0. And then they changed it to a minimum wait time. And even if I set it a minute, it's actually 2.5 minutes. They're just terrible at running the ads. And so if you ever arrive at the stream, you get hit with those ads, and then you get hit with more ads, it ain't me, it be Twitch. Thank you very much. Anyway, those of you who have just subscribed, and cheers, we've got 10 gifted subs from Mirrorlabe, going out to 10 brilliant members of the community there. We have got a bit from Kelton, we have got a prime resub from Captain Sweatpants, a prime resub from Elania, and 100 bits from Tycoon Trophy. So all 5 of you there, thank you very much for your contributions to the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you on that. Yeah, the only thing you can do to get away from the ads, the only thing is to either subscribe to the channel or have Twitch Turbo. Or live in Syria. Don't recommend that third one. Don't recommend the third one. Massive Legend! Thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime as well. Welcome into the channel once again. They're up on 10 months. Yeah. Ozzy, I feel like you are oversimplifying what you've read there. So I'm not going to address that. Not going to address that. Philippe, thank you very much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome into the channel proper. Thank you for dropping your Prime sub over here and getting that lovely blue badge next to your name as well. Cheers. Cheers indeed. So, this is not the Dan you may have seen at the end of the most recent Dan episode. There has been some recording time, about a few hours of recording since then, including Dan is blue. A couple of people were complaining about the lack of customization, and it turns out that Dan is blue. Did some tags fall off the stream? You know what? Yes, they did. I don't know why, when, or how, but yes, you're very right. Some tags did fall off the stream. Let's fix that. So we got that tag I used to use. It was... I think it was just that tag I used. There we go. Yeah, I think it was those tags I used. Anyway. There we are. Twitch be twitching. As always, as ever. They can't not twitch. LJ, thank you very much for the 100 bits there. Angelia or Angelia? Angelia? I'm really not sure I'm supposed to pronounce that one. All the same, thank you very much for your Prime once again. Up onto 2 months. That lovely bronze badge next to your name as well. Cheers for that. Label say, I wonder if I'd do just the entire series without changing fashion at all, just to spite people. Here's the thing, is that people complaining about the lack of fashion. Like, I hadn't customized Vault. Now let me show you what fashion options we have when you're a brand new player. I feel like people forget this exists. You ready for this? I go to the appearance, I go to the colors tab, and these are the colors I have. That's all of them. These are the entirety of the colors you have to start. And it is literally just a little bit of coloring. It doesn't make him look fancier. It doesn't make him look more powerful. All it does is make him look like I've slapped on a lick of paint in some different subdued color and called it a day, because that's literally all you can do. No attachments, no Syndanas, no funky stuff, just that. Halloween palettes in the market. That might be there. It wasn't there when I came up with the idea of Dan, so it wasn't on the agenda in the first place. But yeah, it's possibly there. Point is, there's overall fuck all. Overall fuck all. The people going, why have you not coloured in your frame? I feel like are the same people who are spending 2 hours looking in the mirror trying to assess if their collar should be that way or if the collar should be that way. It's like, get over yourself. I'm here to play the game, not play dress up. I'm Ken, not Barbie. So yeah. I have very little interest in over-fashioning these frames. I really don't care for it. Not here for it. J, thank you very much for the gifted subats community as well. Go now over to Myrtleworps there. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And Takanthropy, thank you very much for the gifted sub as well. That one going out to Terra1180. Cheers, all of y'all. Really do appreciate the support at the start of the stream here. Really do. Now, the goal for today isn't to make any major story development, because I have gone through a little bits of pieces already. Got a little bit of access on Mars, which you won't have seen yet. So that's for upcoming video. So spoilers, as we get for a live stream. But instead, what I want to do is node unlocking and resource gathering, because, well, suffice to say, that's going to be very, very important. That is going to be very important for Dan to be able to actually afford everything. Because if we have a look at a former blueprint, for example, yeah, they ain't cheap. Welcome to New Bro stuff. They ain't cheap. Neural sensors, 0. Neurodes, 0. Aragon cell, 1. Not great. Not great. But yeah, I'm going to be working on that. That is the primary focus of the day. Let's see how many times I'm going to run out of plastids. Maybe a few, maybe not. We'll see. When I even reach them. Well, I have reached plastids. Let's see. Neurodes I can obtain here. I think neural sensors aren't until Jupiter, right? So I just can't farm those at the moment. Yeah, neural sensors aren't actually here at all. In all the planets I have unlocked so far, I just don't have them. Neural sensors are indeed on Jupiter, so I did remember that correctly. Can't get them from Ceres. Can't get them from Phobos. Yeah, I straight up cannot farm neural sensors from normal resource drops at the moment. They're just unobtainable. So I'm just going to have a look to see if there is another source of them. Is there another source that I am forgetting? Saturn. Plains of Eidolon bounties, level 10 to 30. Sabotage caches, Deimos, really freaking low chance, 20%. Actually, that's not terrible. Plus another one, so it's 23%. But that's sabotage caches, ew. And then raptors, yeah. Ooh, that is not great. That is not great, yeah. Not great.
First place.
Hey, Adam Alec, thank you very much for the 1,301 bits. I'm going to take your word on it. That must have put you into first place right there. Cheers very much for that, Addy. Oh. Cheers. Like we say, goddamn lots of memory of me doing some of those bounties for high-level player to get neural sensors to build a Prime the Gifted. Hey, fair dude. Fair dude, fair dude. Yeah, bounties do tend to stay towards the lower level range, or at least they can do, theoretically. We'll see how that goes. Main thing is, there is a potential source. Now, the thing is, if I load into here, what's the chance? What is the chance that they'll also actually have the bounty I need? Ray say, I assume there's no way to replay a resub notice from last week. Did you run it on the stream? Because if you ran it on the stream, it was ran. Also, my activities on shortlist goes back only 4 days. I think is partly due to the number of activities that happen. Why would you want to rerun a resub from a week ago, though, Ray? What am I missing on that? It was a poetry? Yeah, so your resub gets one message. Your resub gets one message. If you wanted to do it again, you're going to have to either wait for the next month's resub or use the other TTS features, specifically in things like bits. Is the Warframe Twitch overlay broken? I've turned it off for this stream. I've turned it off. Okay, so it was 10 to 30. And if we have a look here, no neural sensors. So it's not just available from bounties, it's available from some bounties. Instead, right now it's offering control modules, which I don't need. Or at least it's not a particular focus. I suppose I will need them eventually, and I don't have access to those planets yet. But that is not what I'm looking for. Will I be trying to get other Warframes beside Dante? Yes. In fact, if you watched the most recent episode, you would already know about which Warframe I've already farmed, aside from just Starter and the login reward. Definitely check out the latest episode. Now the spooky capture is over, what do I think of the submissions? I've not overly analysed each of them. The main focus was to basically share the last of the QTCC rewards, and also to allow people to get into the spooky mood. More of an incentive to do so. But let's face it, I'm not a fashionista, I'm not the person to overly judge capturers, am I? Am I going to grind Incarnans in the journey? It depends on what I find most valuable to me. Do bear in mind this is a playthrough with a singular primary goal, that is to get to Steel Path and defeat the boss at Efervo. That is the goal, as Dante of course. Everything else that does not get towards that goal directly is a secondary feature. Everything else is secondary. So that is building Rhino, or any other Warframe that is not Dante, secondary. Leveling up the Syndicates, secondary. All of the rest of it is secondary. Regular boss fight, name is Ashen. Regular boss fight. At no point did I have the absolute masochism to throw myself into, hey, let's get a newbie account to fight the 60 Eyes boss. This'll go well. No, that'd kill me. That would kill me. So, to get started on the resource gathering, what I'm going to do is clear out the nodes on Earth as much as I can. And then we'll go across onto Venus, onto Mercury, onto Mars, and onto Deimos. Get all the resources that I can there from just opening the nodes. And then onto the general farms wherever the best ones may be. Because these will also give standing. Let's start with the excavation. You're doing similar, but you got the starter power pack? Yeah, fair enough. That's absolutely fine.
We are here to excavate long-buried artifacts.
At the end of the day, this is just a challenge I've designed for myself. If you want to do similar but not the same, you do similar but not the same. That's absolutely fine. Also, I did log into an affinity booster today. So I have got that extra affinity available to me. Oh, power carriers have so much more hit points compared to normal units. Because normal units, they just fall over even to my companion at this level. The power carriers, yeah, they got a bit more gumption to them.
Excavator is ready to go. Use fuel cells
Come on,
to keep it
show your face.
protecting it from enemy fire.
There we are. They die a lot easier to shock. I'll bear that in mind. Shock is the way to kill the power carriers at this level. Like that. Maybe it was weakened, but I think it was the shock that did it.
Is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Also passive coming in there. That was a very big hit from a single kunite at this level. Not for saying, wait, hold on, when using OBS, you put your face cam on a different layers, you can take it out when editing. So I could set it up like that, but I actually haven't. I'm currently separately recording through NVIDIA Shadowplay. So all of the gameplay from this, I'll be able to use separately without my face cam on it, because I'm recording just the gameplay. But there is an OBS plugin that should allow you to record specific sources. The problem is that it has extra requirements, and I didn't want to use today as the way to test, oh, does that work nice and cleanly while streaming? Because if I have any issue with it, I then also lose the footage to the issue. So it was either do a test with that kind of plugin today with main account, or actually run down and use an old faithful way of recording. I'm sticking with the old faithful. There we are, 100 endo. Actually a nice reward for once. Let's get out of here.
Extraction is ready for you.
I don't need to do anything more in this mission. The entire goal of this mission was just to get the node completed. I don't care about any round rewards right now,
Excavator is ready
of
to
particular
go.
note,
Keep
so I'm just
it
leaving.
and protect it from enemy fire.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, it's more a case of there could be a better option, but this option works well enough. If I was able to record with select scenes, what I could do then is, using the same encoder, theoretically reduce the load on my computer and record my voice more cleanly, as NVIDIA Shadowplay has pretty poor voice recording. However, at the same time, I'm recording a lot of voice which I'm not going to use. I don't intend to use what I'm saying right now in the video, so what I'm going to have to do is use clips from this and then maybe overlay that with audio recorded elsewhere. You'll see this in other creators, maybe not necessarily in the Warframe space, well, actually technically from every video I've done elsewise, but just in general, ones that do apparently live talking, but they're not actually live talking unless you see the camera. Even if you've got the camera, there'll be record, re-record, re-record, you take takes, and then you splice together the good ones. So what you're getting here is the live gameplay and my interaction with it. However, it will then be different in the video in terms of what I say over it, if anything of this is even included. Are you down doing the other syndicates? Yep, that's going to be in the next video as well. Syndicates unlocked. MR3 unlocked. Oh, that is going to be in the next one. Oh, syndicate mission. That's not what I was looking for. I'll do the sabotage. Let's see if I can find all the caches on this sabotage, actually. I know I turned my nose up at it a second ago for neural sensors from, what was it? From the Void sabotage, were they from? Actually, checking. From Mido on Demos. Kind of Void sabotage. Is there any way to easily find the caches? Knowledge of the game. Knowledge of the game.
but I am unable to pinpoint their
Just
exact
knowing
location.
where to look
Search them out if you
and
have
knowing
a
to
visual
challenge
address.
basically every single resource pickup on the map that could be in a cache location. Seeing as I'm going to need the resources anyway, being inspired to check out every single resource crate works for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actively avoid moving towards the objective. If I can go somewhere that is not towards the objective, it is probably where I want to go. And look at this. There's the first one. Moving towards not the objective has worked. Oh, it's a...
Found the first resource cache.
Don't tell me it's a night wave as well to do this. Don't tell me it's a night wave as well. Oh, no. So now I have more reason to do it twice. Alright. I was intending to do it just the woods for this one run through the mission, but I guess I'll do it twice. Without using a Limbo or Zaku. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Just checking to make sure I've covered everything. I don't know why I zapped there. Zapping doesn't break crates. I think I came through this section, yep, so now it is over to the next room. 6 caches for Nightwave? Yep. Just 2 runs of this mission. That's fine. I can grab resources. And who knows, maybe I'll get a really lucky roll. After all, I got really lucky when it came to the forward missions. I got really lucky with the Jackal. Maybe I can be lucky here too. Iron Star. Nice. You still go out your way to open all the crates? I mean, opening all the crates? Nah. Individual ones here or there, sure, but opening all of them?
Activates the toxin by combining
That is wasteful in terms of time. But if you want to do it just for the fun of it, sure.
Take care
I've reached a point where those little boxy resources are actually costing me more resources to go and get. Because I can get them faster by just killing better. Hey, second cache. There we go. That's very good to have had 2 out of 3 already.
readings indicate one more.
Oh, we'll absolutely scan that. Hey, yoink. Zap all of them. There are things here. I want to get the things. There we are. If you see a crate or cache, your brain will not allow you to ignore it. Fair enough. I find myself driven more by whim than compulsion. So, I will grab the crates if I feel like it on my main. Grab all these. Slam down. Oh. Slam down here. Thank you. Why skip the hidden chest there? Alright, if there's not a chest here, I'm gonna be pissed at you. What hidden chest? There's nothing on my radar. Explain yourself. Go back. I said explain yourself, not command me.
To incinerate the toxin.
To the fans. Okay. So, I think I know what they're on about. I think I know what they're on about. And they don't know how a loot radar works, it's the unfortunate reality. Because what they want is for me to go in here. Whereupon there is nothing on my loot radar. So it is just basic lockers. As I mentioned to the person earlier asking, how do you find these caches easily? By knowing the game. And that is how I know how to read my loot radar. So please don't command me with half sentences. I am actually aware as to how to play this game. I know that might be a surprise. I'm on an MR3 account, but I do actually know. $1,400 in, you never knew about that room? Fair enough.
The injector is now in an
I've hunted caches quite a few times before now, and otherwise just seen on loot radar there was something I couldn't reach, and had to look into, okay, how do I get it? So I searched the room. Let's grab all these, get them off my radar. Roll through that, cut them down. Exactly, the caches are on loot radar, unlike normal lockers. God, if normal lockers are on loot radar as well, the caches would be a fucking menace. But because they're not, it gives us more freedom to find them properly. Alright, there's no way that objective can fail now. Let's check up in here. Not normal crates only, that's fine. It's further out of the way, so it needed physical checking. Oh, you don't see this tile a lot these days. Have to do a proper check around. I don't have really high loot radar at the moment. So it means that I have to very carefully check locations. Because this. There we are, found them all.
You found all the caches. All your objectives are complete.
Found them all.
To extraction now.
And with that I'm just going to extract, because all the other basic resources I will be picking up on the second run anyway. Let's see what I get.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Identified credits. Identified a health restore large. I don't actually know what the other identified was. Did I identify credits twice? Don't think I identified credits twice. Great. Can you get some purple going? Yeah, sure. There you are. Okay, let's have a look there. Sabotage. Rewards. Earth. So the first one is always just 2,500 credits. The second one can be 3,000 credits. We didn't get that. Can be 100 endo. We might have got that, but that means no other endo pickups at all. Possible. It could be detonite ampule. It could be some ferrite. It could be neurodes. None of that. Could be rubido. It could be a Kubro egg. But for some strange reason, it's not actually telling me which one triggered. And then, Rotation C, this is a 30% chance. Health Restore Large is 30%. That's horrible. That is genuinely horrible. Ew. But yeah, I think 100 endo is most likely, given I don't expect to get that much from just general kills at this level. Any reason I went for New Loca and Perrin? Yes, which will be explained in the video when it goes out, but basically it comes down to, haha, lava assortment. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Alright, you know what? There's going to be other caches and other missions, so I'm not going to redo that one. We'll do the other caches as and when I get around to it. As and when. So that was that sabotage one done. Let's do this defense over here. So glad I chose Vault. I'm glad I chose Vault. Vault is seriously just so powerful. So powerful.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment.
Alright, let's get ourselves in here.
Arrive.
Yeah, interestingly, there are some weird high chance moments, oh, sorry, weird low chance moments that have happened in the recordings I've already done for the next video to come out for Dan. Including, of all things, an iron sculpture popping up pretty much just as I say, oh, I'm going to be looking out for iron sculptures every now and then, because, you know, they can appear around just general missions. They've got like a 1 in 7 chance of appearing, or 1 in 12, I forget the exact numbers. But if I look on my loot radar, and then I just look down, it's right there in front of me. Oh! Okay then. That works for me. Yeah, Excalibur is outright the weakest of the 3 starter Warframes. His slash dash is okay, but it also uses a stat stick. And it's like, that's not newbie friendly. His radial javelins is yet another damage ability. And it's an expensive one for it. Radial blind is a neat control one, but very temporary. And then his 4th is energy hungry for another sword. It's just not that impressive. And it's not even the best looking sword. It's not the best looking sword. There you are. Is this my first time playing? What? No. Absolutely not. My main account is up into the legendary ranks. I've been on Warframe for years now. I've produced hundreds of videos about the game. This is a brand new account as part of a solo 0 to hero playthrough. Then is one used to get less distances of a bullet jump? It used to, yes. That has been somewhat addressed. Let's get some extra damage onto this because this gun is pathetic. Where am I from? United Kingdom. Imagine it's going to walk into Warframe work if it's first time playing. I mean, evidently they're new enough to not notice this is not my first time. How they know how much of the wiki I could quote? Yeah, anyway. It's fine. Someone's new and sees someone that looks new. It would be a reasonable assessment to go, oh, they might be new. I'll ask about that. But no, I'm most certainly not new. You don't think you use Space Bursting? Yeah, it gets given as a quest reward with almost all the materials now, so new players are encouraged to construct it. Which is also a reason to go for the Paris when you start, because you're going to get given a gun. Why start with a gun to switch to another gun? You want me to quote the entire page on damage quantization? Here we go. Mumbo jumbo, magic numbers happen, computer think fast. Divide by 16, times by 16, round somewhere in the middle of it. Don't think about it. Marker weapon's been taken out? I mean, taken out of the tutorial, yes. Probably answers to this when it happened. Do you prefer new or old Drifter Operator Dash? I didn't really care for Operator much in the first place, so I've not really lost or gained anything in terms of Void Sling to Void Dash. So the truth is, I just don't really have a preference. Go away. Wave 5, so we are about to wrap up here. Oh, that was an important shield. There we are. Mission successful.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now?
Absolutely not going to stick around. Also, magazine warp. What a terrible mod to pick up right now.
Extraction team will take over from
What a
here.
terrible mod.
Time to evacuate.
Basically 5 endo to me. Hey, well done, Furious Contempt. I also have a very tanky Banshee set up. But congrats on finding your own. Okay, let's see. Next mission here. We've got Eppo. I don't think I'm allowed to access Oro yet, but we can do Eppo. Problem is, my modding is nil at the moment, so this is probably going to suck. This is probably going to suck.
I must
Already got an
extract
Archwing?
crucial
Yep.
surveillance data from nearby satellites.
Not only have I already got an Archwing, I got an Archwing before I got an Archwing.
Enemy destroy the
You'll see
satellite
that
before
in
we
the
need.
next video that comes out as well. I got an Archwing before I got an Archwing. Oh, this is going to give us some affinity here at the very least. Always welcome. By affinity I mean mastery. Well, I suppose I'm getting both.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Don't you worry, Lotus. I'll keep defending. I don't think I can reach that far. Oh no, I did kill it. Okay. Yeah, fair enough fashion. Plenty of people have plenty of opinions on the matter. For something that is definitely not going to change back, I find it easiest to not even begin to care.
I have the data.
It is what it
Move on
is.
to the next target. The surveillance data is heavily encrypted. It will take time to extract.
Oops, I accidentally blinked past that, but it's fine.
This
Here we
is
go.
it. Defend the satellite while I extract what we need.
All we're doing at the moment is clearing out nodes on Earth. I don't think I'm able to access all of the nodes on Earth, just because of the mastery locks. Even if I could, I definitely don't want to fight Veheg just yet. I am definitely under here for that fight. That one is a menace. I'm just clearing out the ones that I can for now. Do I think I'll do Steel Path on the content? Steel Path content on this account, or does the series end when I unlock arbitrations? Have you watched any of the Dan guides, Axu? Or any of the Dan videos? Just out of curiosity first, before I answer your question, I want the context. Have you watched any of them?
Continue to defend.
Hey, Sil. Yeah, early fight against Vehek, absolute misery. Absolute misery. You did, but your memory ain't the best. Fair enough. So, Dan's entire primary goal is to get to Steel Path and defeat the Murmur boss at a Fervo. That is his entire goal. So that does include Steel Path. I know that others have done a run through just to the start of Steel Path,
Next satellite.
but I don't want an extrinsic goal of completing a star shot. I want the internal goal of actually going to kill something specific. And therefore, making the progress, making the builds to enable that. That's why I picked the Steel Path boss with Dante. This is pretty much as far into the game as one can care to consider a boss at this point. There's no Steel Path Profit Taker. There's no, well, I suppose there might. Actually, I'll say it, there probably is. I've just not looked into it, but I think there's no Steel Path Profit Taker. Steel Path Eidolons is its own kettle of fish. But Dante the Warframe Kind of fits the whole Murmur vibe, and it gives us a very fitting long goal. I want to do this in how long? As long as it takes. As long as it takes. I don't intend for it to take very long. But when you consider how slow these missions can be sometimes, it's not exactly going to happen tomorrow, is it? As long as it takes. Bearing in mind, I'll still also be doing the guides on the main channel as well. It will not be just Dan content.
Move to extraction.
There we are.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
We've grabbed ourselves some Arcwing mods. And we can absolutely be making use of these. Some of these, anyway. Very nice to have at this early stage. Okay then. So that next one... This used to be mastery locked. I guess it is no longer mastery locked. Well, I'm absolutely not dealing with that. Thank you very much. Vayhek Assassination level 20 to 25. We all know how that feels. I am absolutely not geared for that fight. Nope, nope, no thank you. I think I've already done that node, given the way it's not blinking. So as far as I'm concerned for Earth, that'll do for now. That'll do. Let's instead head on over to this survival mission. Oh, fair do, actually. Hey, at least you tried out something new.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy. Trigger the
A
alarm.
lone Tenno operative. I know how they feel.
They have just shut down all systems.
I'm the
sending
lone
life
Tenno.
support capsules your way.
No operative in that name. Oh god, this is going to be enemy density of a low-level survival mission. I was ready for a whole swarm of enemies, and when just one mower turned up for a moment, it took me a second to just realize, oh wait, yeah, this is so low level, it's not actually going to be that much of an issue. I'm probably better off just looting the map rather than fighting enemies much. Especially when they die that easily. Hellfire, my companion is going to take out some of these. With MR locks? They did remove MR locks in a lot of places, including most notably the main storyline. You can complete MR0. It is not recommended, but you can complete the main story at MR0. Attacks on control this whole mission might be a little slow on the kill speed. Might. Let's grab loot wherever I can find it. Or affinity, apparently.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating
Thanks,
it will
Lotus.
buy you more time.
There's not going to be anything amazing in any of these containers. I am... Oh, okay, I got some oxygen. I am just cracking them open because I can. Every resource packet is going to count at a low level. And let's face it, what else am I doing right now? Anyone think to still look for weapons but not Warframes? Yep. No Warframe has a mastery requirement built into it. Whereas many weapons do. Also, fun fact, MR locks do not apply to things that are already in your inventory. They apply when you go to begin a foundry job or to trade for an item. But if it is already in your foundry constructed, or if you purchase it outright, no MR lock. Which is certainly a choice by DE. It's actually kind of wild just how easily
Additional life support
these
has
submissions are
arrived.
run at this low level. I know that it's low level, but also so is my gear, and it is not even close to a challenge. As soon as something slightly challenging appears, like if I get a proper group of enemies, I just press 1. And then that happens. And the biggest challenge with pressing 1 is to aim it correctly. Was there a route out this way? Or is that a dead-end room? That's a dead-end room. Okay, so it's back this way. Grab everything that I can here. Don't care for the life support. We should be fine. We're already at 4 minutes. And I've been saying, hello there, you know that playthrough could be a way to teach people about what happens when Zanuka or Gushak 3 captures your Warframe. I don't feel it's necessary to set up scenes like that. I get where you're coming from, I could showcase it. But I just don't feel it's necessary to force a loss to demonstrate a quirky feature of the game. The goal of this damn guide isn't to show off every part of the game. The goal of this is to run through, get to the Murmur, defeat it on Steel Path. That is the goal of the run. Everything else that happens along the way is showing how that is achieved when you know how the game works. To experience it not as a new player, wondering what the hell a bullet jump is and where Reformer comes from, but instead as someone who is intimately familiar with the game systems and can use them to full effect as a result.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the
Like
good work.
navigating to extraction during a survival mission.
Go to extraction.
How many new players will
Excellent.
know that they can do that to optimize their runtime? The entire purpose of this is to hit that primary goal, not as fast as physically possible, but in a reasonably fast manner and a skillful manner. So like, for example, taking on the forehead before I've dealt with much in the way of any other assassinations, and then using Volt tactically to handle it. Aiming for the headshots, using the backpedaling, using the shield, using the shock to clear the nearby enemies. Putting that together to be able to defeat it that early on, and then also being aware as to the rewards that can come from it. So as to what to look out for. What to run for, what to not run for. Alright, defense mission. Oh, it's that tile. Oh, here's a mission I've not done in a hot minute. Ugh. Here we go.
Position has been compromised.
Let me
Defend the
pre-loot.
cargo until reinforcements arrive.
And with this enemy density, god, this... Oh, this could feel bad. Oh, this could feel bad. Alright. How long do y'all think this mission's going to take? 5 minutes? 10? Maybe 7? I'd like to think it's only going to take 7 minutes. Something tells me I'm not going to be done in 7. Depends on how many enemies they spawn and how good my aim is. $130 per wave. Alright, so that would be 7.5 minutes. Good, take 10. Yeah. Maybe spam 4 with what energy income? Also, 4 is actually really bad for clearing up enemies when they are this spread out. That's why I've been using Volt's 1 so much. It's a much cheaper ability for taking out clusters of enemies, small clusters, rather than trying to hit the entire map with a lot of damage. His 4th just is not good at this early stage. Okay. And that's exactly the kind of thing I'm referring to when it comes to having the knowledge of this game, not playing it as a new player. It's that I am familiar with the very kind of breakpoints and power scale that Volt has available to him, to know the difference between nuking with his 4 or taking out individual groups of his 1. Sure, you can read the stats and play Volt and learn it for yourself. Oh yeah, absolutely, you can do that. It's not like it's some arcane knowledge, but it is the difference between skilled and not skilled in a given Warframe. Once you've studied it and are used to using it, congrats, you're skilled in the Warframe. I just have that skill in the majority of Warframes already. Can you join my clan? Sorry, Dan doesn't even have a clan yet and intends to run a solo clan. So that would be a no. Welcome to the channel though. What I think is the most complicated Warframe? That's honestly really hard to say. That is genuinely hard to say. Because what kind of complicated are we even talking about? Mathematically complicated? Input effort complicated? Use case complicated? Survival style complicated? Hard to really say. Some people might go, oh, it's got to be Lavos because he's got every damage type to consider, right? Okay, so it's damage types. It's not really that big of a deal. A lot of them you just don't use in any given mission. Maybe it's got to be something like Cora because of all the different mods you have to consider for the stat stick. So, I mean, yeah, it's a stat stick, but she's not the only one with one of those. And her actual gameplay is mostly press 4 or 3 and then press 1 a lot. Is that complicated? Varun guy complicated? Varuna's got a lot of features to understand and will be aware of, but a lot of that video is going, hey, here's a feature D just didn't tell you about. Here's another feature D didn't tell you about. And what do you know? Another feature D just did not tell you about. Welcome to Warframe. So is it something hidden that makes it complicated? Is it input intensity that makes it complicated? Is it knowledge of damage types that makes something complicated? I mean, if it's number of abilities, then maybe Equinox is up in the running. Equinox is 2 Warframes in 1. But then so is Sevgoth, but in a different way. And then you have other frames with cycling abilities, like with Vorburn or with Titania. How many of you offhand feel like you could list every feature, every detail of Titania's abilities? Not the numbers, don't care for the numbers, but the features of all of Titania's abilities. I can tell you for a fact I couldn't. I would get it wrong. If I tried to call out every feature inherent to Titania, I could not do it. But is she complicated to play? Nice try, Disruptor. Nice try, charging at me like that. And that's wave 5. Job's a good one.
Extraction is ready. Unless
Hey, another fast deflection. Cool. 10 endo.
Very impressive, Tenno.
5 minute 31. I'm genuinely surprised that mission was that quick. What the hell? That just goes to show how few enemies it spawns. That was surprisingly quick. How many enemies were there? 90. Just 90 enemies. Fair enough then. What shows how efficient I am? Well, my kill rate there was 90 kills in 5 minutes, so 18 kills per minute. Ew. 18 kills per minute. That's a little over 2 seconds between each kill. In fact, no, sorry, a little over 3 seconds between each kill, on average. Yeah. How long do I usually stream for? I usually stream 3 hours at a time. Usually 3 hours at a time. We are coming up towards the first hour finishing.
Nearby,
Let's grab our opening room resources because I can.
Capture the towers and
Don't forget, the 5-minute 31 also included me doing this at the start of that defense. Oh, 200th helmet. Hey! Well, that's what Corpus claimed to fame, isn't it? He was the 200th guy to have his helmet blasted off by me. Doesn't he feel great? Steaming corpse.
tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
Alright, let's work our way through the different towers. Now, a lot of people do tend to struggle with interception missions, especially on Steel Path.
You have captured a radio tower.
And I'm going to need to address that when I get to that tier as well. Thankfully, on normal mode, it's nowhere near as much a challenge.
This tower is ours now.
There we are. Nailed that jump. Just perfect. Just perfect.
We are in total control.
Why is he down? Are you meaning me or the character? Because I'm not sure which he you're referring to. The character. He's down because he has woken up with a plan to take out the Murmur on Steel Path using Dante. And so this is Dan, Tayford, Arwen. And I'm sure there's absolutely nothing hidden in that name whatsoever. Barely hidden, let's be real. Barely frickin' hidden. You know, I heard the alarm go off, but I didn't see it on the UI. Weird. Stab. Pretty sure he's done because his parents picked out the name when he was born. I suppose if you considered me his parent for having created him. I guess. But you don't have to stick the name your parents gave you. You can change your name if you want. Both my brothers have changed their names. Ah, I missed. I was hoping to get at that guy on the way down. 29 damage? How the hell did he only take 29? Oh, you. You were in range. Didn't see him. There we are. That's a bit better damage. 29 damage shot. Like, what? Oh. Oxygen spray. Want to kill it properly. Get the loot. There we are. Get the oxygen. Every bit of that is going to matter. Parents wants to name me Engineer? No, I named me the Engineer, but that's a handle, not a name.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
And... ah. Got it. That works.
More data is being broadcast.
Am I liking Volt?
Are you willing
I've always
to
liked
slide
Volt.
back into
Volt's
the
always been a
field?
good character.
Try and capture another signal.
No, Lotus, I'm not going to do that. We're going to take our relic and we're going to go. Thank you.
Reinforcements. Good work today.
And apparently I've just hit 5 hours of mission time. Huh. What do you know? 5 hours of mission time to get to this point. Cool. Up next. So I've done all of that lot. So I guess we're over here. Rescue. Oh, that should be a nice quick one. That should be nice and quick.
rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
I don't really need to be killing these guys. Let's sprint through. Let's grab the hostage. 5-hour mission time, one survival will be like. I mean, if nothing else, this goes to show the relative lack of value of spending 5 hours in one survival mission. When you see how much else I can get done in that time. Yeah, this is a very stealth optional mission, isn't it?
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
I got carried away killing again. It happens too easily.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful.
Peekaboo.
If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Bypass.
Surprise!
You may proceed.
Let me just drop in here, don't mind me. Hey, found him straight away. Lovely. Rank 10 with a rifle.
Subject
Lovely.
found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
That's what the Dan Command does, yeah. Invites people to learn about the Dan series.
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
Please do not immediately die, hostage. Please don't immediately die like the last one. Oh great, waiting room. God damn it. Grab loot. Oh, hello. Yoink. Alright, that'll do. Down. Yeah, I'm definitely not supposed to rescue them, right?
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Lock and load, alright. Time spent on survival level cap is just bragging rights? It is, yeah.
Escort mission
It's one of the reasons I just don't care for it. It's like, if you can do level cap, sure, you can do level cap, well done, and have fun. If that is your idea of fun, that's your idea of fun. Go enjoy it. Don't let anyone stop you on that. But it is not my idea of fun. Okay, capture mission. Vault and capture missions. Yep, that's a good pick. Mag has no speed abilities to get her through missions quicker. And whilst Excalibur does have slash dash, it's very ephemeral in terms of its use. It's just a dash rather than a constant speed boost. Whereas Volt has literally speed. So it just makes him ideal for speed type missions. Just deal with those on the dropship a bit. Pan around to try and block the shots. And let's get out of here.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Let's go up through here just to avoid the dropship a bit more. Zap them lot, they're all just lovely grouped up for me.
Walkers incoming.
Walkers incoming. What, a goddamn mower? Walkers. Oh no, a packet of crisps in the UK is arriving. Whatever will we do? Everyone else calls them Lays. It's just like the security force line. It's the Grenier. Really? No? Grenier?
Mission complete. Excellent.
Oh dear dear. Another mission done. Minute 40. Not terrible. Spike Grenier? Sure, why not? Yep. And this is a low-level vault Dan is using here. It's easy. In and out. In a flash. Let's do that sabotage, yeah. Ooh, Lith Fisher sabotage. Oh yeah, let's combine a whole lot of options together at once here. 2 of this kind of relic, sure, why not? It's the chosen one. So I'm going to get the sabotage. If there's caches, I can go for those as well. Get the night wave. I can get the relic open. It's a bundle of bonuses all in one go. Does bring up the level of the mission though.
Sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells.
I'm going to start by trying to find everything I need to find. Leftus.
But are you confident you can withstand their fury? My intel suggests
Nothing around here? Ah, the alarms are already set off. That was quick.
but I'm unable to pinpoint their exact
Oh, I suppose, yeah, if the
Search them out to
Void
find
Fisher
potential
happens, that'll
impact
set off
risk.
alarms, won't it?
You're near a fissure.
Alloy
They're
drum,
dropping
grab
reactants. Use
you.
it to crack open a relic. Don't
Zap
forget
my
the
way through
reactors.
everything as best I
Need
can.
more to open that relic.
Oh. These things are tough. Damn it, it suicided. I thought I rolled enough out of the way. Evidently not. Alright. These enemies are just going to spawn constantly. I want to be finding those caches. That should be objective number 1. Find the caches. There was something down this way. And I don't know if that's a crate spawn. It's a normal loot spawn. Alright. Let's keep looking for those caches. Here and here. Nope, nope. Something up this way? Yep. Just more loot. Killed that guy through the nullifier bubble. Vault for the win. Something back here. Oh, I was really thinking that might be an item from Owen. That's a troll crate right there. That feels like it should be an item spot. Solo Inception? We've already done that, Malasidos. We've had a Solo Inception just this stream. Wasn't even the slightest concern. People struggle more on Steel Path because of the greater enemy density, and yeah, there you can absolutely struggle. But that's Steel Path. Normal mode? Not a concern. I'm still trying to figure out if there's any caches hiding up and around here. Whilst trying not to accidentally go to extraction. There we go, found one. Those cold rocks going to prove a little bit annoying, but it's fine.
Found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
Item spawning crate locations? I thought they had their own locations separate from generic crates. I might be wrong about that, but I thought they had their own. You know what? Bigger group. That was a bigger group, higher damage to them. That was worth using the fort. Cool. Anything in here? Yeah. Just more of the same. More of the same. Keep that. I'm gonna grab all those. Dodged another fire. Okay, we're in this room. I don't have enough energy to cast my 4 on that cluster. Oh, now I do. Right as soon as the cluster's no longer... Oh, no, we got a cluster again. Alright. Cluster nuke. That's a 4 moment. Now, as soon as I crack this, this sabotage, I'm going to be on a timer, aren't I? Yeah, if I skedaddle ahead a little bit, let's see if I can... I really don't care about that guy right now. Well, let's see if I can find the caches before I set off the timer. Oh, wow, that's unfortunate. It really can be anywhere. Might I be on a timer? Usually on this sabotage, it sets a timer 5 minutes. Second cache found. So I want to see if I can find the caches without having to worry about a timer. Just in case I need to double back because I missed one. Very possible when I'm also trying to respond to chat. Take care, Merle. Have a good one. Doesn't depend on what you put where. I'm not sure if there is a depend on this one for the Corpus. I could be wrong on that. Could be there is one you can do on here which doesn't set a timer. But I think the Corpus ship tends to just have a timer. At least the ones I usually do. Yeah. I'm gonna be extra safe and just not let that happen. I know there are 3 different sabotage options, and I know that only that they have different results from them. Not everything is going to lead to setting off timers on other ones. The Corpus ship was the newest sabotage added. They have different rules. They have different rules compared to other ship sabotages. Well, that's extraction. Extraction, not third cache. That's a concern. This is exactly why I've not risked setting off the timer just yet. This is exactly why. Oh, lockdown, damn you. Not in here. Damn. Okay. Not an openable door, that's fine. Go this way. Absolutely dome that one. Nope. Maybe it's hidden in this room. I haven't actually checked this room. Nope. Okay.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
Oh, I got something for that, Lotus.
A coolant cell has
I've got something for that. Let's put this in over here.
A fuel cell has been placed in the coolant system. Restarting the reactor will produce hazardous magnetic activity.
Hazardous magnetic activity. Yeah, that's probably not the smartest thing to have done. But I'll do it. Right as soon as I find that other cache. Gotta be somewhere. Is it up through here? Did I check this one? Oh, no, there is room this way. Does this lead to anything? No. Damn. Damn. Alright, gonna have to double back. There is a cache somewhere that I have missed. Wonder if someone uses coolant cell and fuel port? Some people do. Some people do. Nothing here. There is a something, not the thing I'm looking for. That was a weird slam. Nothing here. Nothing here. Let's back the way to the room. Let's go over here instead. Or just fail the jump, that's fine too. Come on, Cash, where are you at? Not there. Motherfucker. Got it.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believers
Got it.
of our foe, and baby, they are acting like that.
Alright, let's get past all of these lot. We've got the reactant, we've got the caches. The mission is close to being done. Oh, we'll get through that and then have lockdown. That actually shuts out a bunch of enemies. That lockdown's in my favour. Thank you, game. Well done. You just lock the enemies outside. Why is it not decaying? Why is it not decaying? Why is it not decaying? What? I specifically requested decay. No, don't break after all this time. Okay, let's hack this. Maybe that's necessary. Oh my god, lockdown prevents decay? You bastards. I was about to have an easy time defending. And they thought about that. You bastards. Oh, crying out loud. There we are. Don't know who he was motioning to, but okay. Ow. Never knew that. I didn't know it. Grab those crates. It's only 5%. Nearly there. Nearly there. Lights out. As we've grabbed all the caches, we can just get out of here. This does set no timer. I'll bear that in mind for future. No timer. But it is lights out, which is a little bit of a pain to navigate. Ooh, okay. Spawn on the exit. Sure, why not?
Mission complete. Excellent work.
There we go. Burst and Prime Blueprint. Nice, nice. Okay, what mastery rank is that? 12. Okay, not as nice. Intruder, ammo case. Identified some Morphics. Got some Void Traces. Identified credits, because of course we did. 415 endo is quite a chunk of endo. I mean, granted, it took us 12.5 minutes. But that is quite the chunk of endo. Let me have a look at the sabotage rewards then. So, reactor sabotage tier 1, which is what this was. Yeah, 400 endo is a 62% chance on the rotation B reward. So I think we did roll the endo there. Fair enough. And then we rolled Morphics for the final piece. That's a nice endo pickup. That is a nice endo pickup. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's also got the Nightwave done. Let's see over here. Survival and Spy. Let's do the Spy first. Let's do the Spy. Endo-themed Warframe when? Not unreasonable, actually. An Ireton-themed Warframe? I could see that. I could see that, yeah. In fact, you know how a lot of people clamour for a true helmet frame where you put in 4 helmet abilities? What if instead an Ireton frame based on the concept of memory and recall, learning from the themes of the past, you'd have a metronome ability. You cast the ability, and then one of many different random abilities happens. Although I suppose that's kind of what we get with the decrease, which What's her name? Kome. You get a random buff. Guess you just cast it 500 times, hoping for Mesmer Skin or something equally broken. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be every ability on the list. The D could limit it because there's going to be some abilities that would make no sense or not be particularly useful in the moment.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
So there would be a specific list, and I imagine if they really want to go that route, there would even be the option to have any ability, and then as you unlock the levels of the ability, level 1, 2, and 3, you unlock focuses. So you'd have damage focus, mobility focus, defense focus. That's the way I would do it. So you could go for any random one, or you could go for one of the three with the higher tier ability. Cycle around. No cameras at all? Alright. Yeah, kind of like how Wisp has her damage and control mode, her healing mode, and her speed mode. What's the metronome idea? The idea of a Warframe with the ability to select, cast a random Warframe ability from a curated list, and then a feature of that ability to control the type of ability they randomly roll. Yeah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I am the heavy unit. All of these are just too aware, so just gonna have to zap them all dead. Get them out quick. Why are some of these already so alert? I'm seeing so much soft alert. Oh, of course. It's the Osprey bug. It's the fucking Osprey bug. I forgot about that one. It's been so long since it mattered. It's been so long. Sounds like a coding nightmare? It depends on how they code it. So, given some of D's other code, yeah, probably a coding nightmare. What's the Osprey bug? So, certain Ospreys, when they become alerted, they alert literally every Corpus unit as well. So, it spreads the warning far further than it realistically should. There's no reason for it to go as far as it does. Kind of like Hive Mind? Yeah, kind of like that. I consider it a bug because there's nothing showing that it should be like that. It just is like it for some reason. Someone saying it's not just if they code wrong, they have add another check to the checklist for making Warframes. How would they? When I say a curated list, I don't think you heard me. I already covered the limitation of possible abilities with curated list. How could that be a nightmare for future frames? That's like saying a new mod will be a coding nightmare because there's new frames it could go onto. It's just a stat. In this case, it'd be just a list of abilities to cast from. Look at Kome. Kome has access to a lot of decrees, but she doesn't have access to all decrees. And if D add new decrees to the game, they don't have to go, oh, but what about Kome? Simple things like that can be done in a game, believe it or not. It's future-proof. How do you know if a cat is male or female? In this game, no idea. I haven't really paid attention to animal sexing. It's just not really a thing that matters. At least not to me. They're a companion. They'll get the job done. Hermit doesn't have all degrees? Correct.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Okay, let's see. 2 enemies, 1 on ground floor, 1 halfway up. Halfway up is looking away from me. Taken out. God, this one is so much easier at low levels. So much easier. Ta-da!
A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I've been saying, by the way, I think if you click on noise while hacking, it won't detect you, I think. Click on noise? Not sure what you're on about. I guess they didn't include the strong ones like W crit damage. Well, they've got the melee attacks hit twice. So, some of the classically stronger ones, yeah, they have got. Beeps while hacking Corpus consoles. Corpus consoles don't alert enemies nearby just for the sake of the beeping. Again, still not really sure what you're on about. Things not detecting you. When it says intrusion detected on the panel, it's meaningless. It does actually nothing. It's just there.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Don't turn around when I go to sneak up on you like that. God damn it. Stupid. Stupid enemy. How dare. Legal. What the heck is that heavy unit? Oh, probably right here, actually. There he is. Yeah, stealth kill. How do you check what ribbon mods are worth? Ribbon mods are not commodities, so you can't just get a value for them. The best way would be to peruse Warframe.market's auction section. And from there, you'll be able to see what prices ribbons are going for of a similar nature to yours. That'll give you an idea as to what they're going for. Do bear in mind, people can list any price they damn well please, so look at the lower end of prices, not the higher end. Well, we got an Avara piece, we got a Lith Relic identified. What was the other identified thing? Probably credits. Yeah, probably. It was credits. But still, Avara piece. That is nice. Intrusion detected does something that speeds up the timer? Does it? I've never noticed that. Never noticed that. Alright, one last mission on this planet, survival. And then we'll have it fully unlocked. Won't do a nightmare mission today. That's going to need a specific video call out. Hello, Raikon. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well yourself. When people talk about the grind of completing the star charts, I remember feeling like it was a grind as a newer player myself. But now that I look back at it, I don't actually see where the grind was. And that it does confuse me a bit, not gonna lie. Because I remember feeling like there was a grind, but I simply just don't see it. I'm going through this now, and I will have to unlock every single node as part of getting to Steel Path. So hopefully I will see where that grind feeling comes from, re-experience it. So far, yeah. Desensitization? Possibly. Maybe I just have a higher threshold for this kind of grind game now. Yeah, looks like that's always just going to be a normal crate spawn. Or a sheer amount of missions? I mean, we'll see.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
On later levels, you don't have decently modded weapons, can take a while to feel grindy. I mean, that sounds more like just a weapon modding failure, to be honest. If people are trying to complete higher tier missions with unmodded weapons, they're actively causing themselves problems. There is a limit on how many things can be done at once in a mission. Leveling inappropriate weapons will just make a mission worse.
I delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Get the zap so that it can't
More time.
disrupt me. Okay, didn't get stunned. There we go. I don't want it draining my energy like that. Yeah, I'm not getting much into life support, am I?
Life support has been.
Who the hell wants to do defection or hijack when you could be working on getting a shiny Cooper weapon instead? I get that. I get that. I also feel like there's not really that many hijack and defection missions, but you know, sure. Hijack is miserable though. There's no reward for doing it. It's just as bad as mobile defense. The only saving grace is there aren't that many hijack missions. Mobile defense is all over the goddamn shop, and every time it sucks. What is the point of mobile defense? Genuinely, what is the point of that game mode? It has no rotation reward. It has no caches to go find. It has no mission reward. Doesn't give out a lot of affinity. Doesn't have any special conditions or mini bosses. What is the point of mobile defense, and why is it so goddamn common as a game mode? At least Exterminate is just survival but short.
Has arrived.
Even then, Exterminate, it's more just, yeah, you want a quick kill mission. Mobile defense? Ugh. Mobile defense could have been an email. Mobile defense waters down less impressive version of mirror defense. Mirror defense is endless and has round rewards and is more closely related to defense. Armageddon's horrible? Yeah, I was not a fan of Armageddon. It's like, here's tower defense. Okay, cool. So the towers do a lot? Okay. Enemies are becoming on predetermined paths? Okay. It's like they saw what tower defense looked like and then made a game mode from there without actually playing tower defense. It's like, that's not it. I get some people who enjoy the game mode. Cool. That's some people. I'm not going to qualify it any further than that, quite frankly.
Another life support capsule. Life support activated.
Alright, it's about time for us to think about leaving. I don't actually know which way is going to be towards the way out. I think it is not this way, but I could be wrong. Oh, that's just going to slow me down. Whoops. Anything interesting in here? Not really.
The raid is off to a successful
There we are.
start.
Start?
When you're ready,
Lotus.
go to extraction.
Oh, ye of little understanding. We are out of here. Ta-da!
Another job well executed.
That should be Venus completely done. Yeah, Armageddon is a long and overly mobile, for no good reason, mobile mission, which you then have to grind hard to get a not amazing weapon, I'll be honest. Ta-da! Look at that little symbol there. Look at that lovely, lovely mastery symbol. Excellent. And it has unlocked the the nightmare mode. But again, as I say, I'll leave that until a... Well, no, there's no reason I could just do this here and then just do the voiceover later. Yeah, I can do this one. Let's cross our fingers. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll pick up a really, really rare mod first time. I forget what the chances are. Sod it, let's do it. Fingers crossed for a rare mod moment. Fingers crossed, eh? Dream of luck? Yep. Let's see. Can we make it happen? Oops, kick my camera.
Our intel suggests that our person of
Let's speed
interest
through
is
this one.
vicinity.
No messing
Secure the
around.
hostage and bring them home.
Bouncy. Bouncy. Friendship door. No friends. Bounce. Bounce. I am out of energy. Oops. I have been speeding a little bit too much.
There's no
Or is it...
time
Oh, no, it's energy drain, isn't it?
to our rescue target. You need to find
Energy
the
drain, that's
cell
why.
immediately.
Some more energy would be nice. Oh, it's already gone. I got 25 energy and it just vanished instantly. Yup. Oh, I got enough to cast. I got enough to cast. Yes. Woo.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Bypass complete. You may proceed.
Saving the hostage.
Hurry up. You are running out of time.
Saving the hostage. Quick. Dang, not that one. Goodbye, energy orb.
I will not forget
Yes.
this, Tenno.
You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Alright, let's move.
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
No dicking around. We got no energy. And we've got a mission to finish, nice and quick. Goodbye tier 3 nightmare mods. Oh yeah, I forgot rescue has different options, doesn't it? Shit, I forgot about that. Let's see what we get then. Let's see what we get.
Complete. The hostage is
Stunning speed. Oh, that's absolutely goddamn terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Oh well. Oh well. That sucks. But it's fine. That's gone now. No new one will be here for a while until it reloads or respawns. So we'll go move on to these missions. Exterminate! Yeah, we can do that. Easy peasy, let's go do that. Actually, what level? Skarner's level 30. Burston's beginning to rank up. I think actually it's time to go back this way. Let's see. So, Burston... Oh yeah, I have room to put something into this. That's grand. Boop. Much better. Much, much, much better. And on you... ooh, what do I actually want to use here? Not stunning speed. No. No thank you. Think... Let's do this. Put some blast on it. Because if we get a blast status proc, however unlikely... 8% chance, then melted down further, so it's what, 3% of blast? But 3% of the time it'll create an explosion. Assuming it kills the target outright. 3% of the time. That is something. But it's time to swap out the Skarner, not for the Dex Nikana, nope. But the Heat Sword. There we go. Brand new melee weapon. And because it is a sword, Iron Phoenix can go straight into it. And where's my pressure point? There it is. 8, 6, damn. Damn. Ah, even if I rank this up, I can't put this on. No! I can put on Molten Impact. Okay. 60% instead of 100%. That's not the end of the world. Now it's Heat Sword again. I fixed the Heat Sword, guys. It's working. The irony that you get that weapon from completing Once Awake, where it's like, hey, heat is really important. Here, use this heat weapon. And it's not. When do you get the potatoes? Not sure on which potatoes, because you get them at times just throughout the game. Is that... Oh, hello. I see we're on the mission where those spawn. Ha! Speaking of those spawn, I swing the sword and he teleports into it mid-swing. Oh man, Employee of the Month right there. Employee of the Month. What did you do today? Well, I teleported into a brand new heat sword. You teleported to one? No, into it. Ah, dear. There's something up here and I want it. Actually, do I really want these? I mean, polymer bundles are nice, but I feel like I could be looting for not a lot of return right now. Latch. How did that guy not get zapped by that one? That's weird. I must have had that placement just off. Yoink. 76 credits. It's almost not worth opening lockers when they do something like 76 credits or 32 credits for crates. Like, come on. I know every little bit adds up, but come on. Give me a little bit more than that. On the topic of modding, how's Taxonet's weapon doing? I probably should have looked at that as well. Good shout. I probably should have looked at that as well.
Heads up, a Grenier assault team is headed our way.
That's basically just, it's the Grenier, but with extra words. What do I think is the worst era of Warframe? You know what? I'm not even going to address that. Not only have I not been playing Warframe since its inception, I came in at 2019, I've also not been keeping a record of when I've been most pissed with Warframe and when that was due to Warframe rather than due to my own personal circumstances. So, like, what good is going to come from that question, do you think? Is that a healthy way to look at this game? If you were developing the game, sure, have a look at what to avoid. For a player, just not worth it. See how much DE improved? Yeah, nope. Enjoy the game as it is. If you want to go down a history lane of all the different bits and pieces and where things may have been better or worse, go check out when things were different and see what they were. But you weren't asking what has improved over time. You're asking when was it worst. You're trying to get the conversation onto what is the most negative we can be about this game right now. It's like, that's not nice. Let's not do that. Let's just not. I can get to extraction. I don't know why I'm picking up crates now. Let's just go. This mission's done. Still some idiots left alive. Alright. Not that one. Not those two. This is not the way out. What? How did I do that? One last crate for the road. There we are.
Another job well executed.
I've earned 151,000 credits in total, apparently. Fair enough. I mean, I've still got most of them, yeah. We're getting close to the rank up on New Loca. I'm kind of curious as to what that rank up cost is going to be. With 5,000 standing away from it, we don't have enough daily standing to get there, so that's fine, but let's see. Oh, God. Okay. 8 of them at the moment, because I cannot build any right now. That's all from the update rewards. Oh, God. Let's not pay too much attention to that right now.
Our intel suggests
Right.
that our person
It started us looking the wrong direction. Why, D? Why you do this? Why do we start this mission looking in the wrong direction? Not the only mission that does that. There are quite a few of them. Reliably will just have you look in the wrong way. I remember this being addressed in a video talking about map design for custom forge maps for Halo Reach. Of all the things to relate this to. And they said that one of the things you need to consider when designing is that most people in that game, when they spawn, they're holding forwards. They want to go straight away. Which means if you spawn them either looking in the wrong direction, or you spawn them pointing towards a cliff drop off the edge of the map, then people are very often going to get frustrated by that, if not outright killed by it. So spawns in map design usually should be focused on starting you looking in the right direction. Flips on Lich and Sister Confrontation. It does that on basically any kind of cutscene introduction. So Sisters of Parvos, Hoover Liches, Forrid, any assassination near enough, it will spin your camera to a different direction. No matter which direction you start it, it'll put it in the wrong place. And it's one of those quality of life things, one of those bits of polish that when it is there, you may not notice it. You just enjoy the game. When it's not there, it feels clunky. It just feels clunky. You'll feel it. You'll see it. Have I scanned any Curie and Cephalon fragments as Dan? Yes, I even put it in the videos.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the
Yeah, I actually forgot this was a rescue mission. I was just on my way over here. I was just following the marker. Right there. Yes! Got him. Alright then, let's grab our hostage out of here.
Here are the holding cells. Search each
No
one
traps,
for
good,
the
good.
hostage.
There we are. What's the best weapon for stealth attacks? Running a Viro Fraggle Prime, on Steel Path can easily launch all enemies to stealth attack, but can't launch Xmas. So a fully leveled up melee weapon is your best just in general, because that gives you the highest stealth multiplier. Beyond that, it comes down to the types of finisher you do, the multiplier on that finisher, and your modding towards finishers. I do have a old but still relevant guide on finishers that covers how to get the most value out of them. It is old. I should probably redo it just so it's higher quality, but all the information in it is still correct. Damn. Oh, let's just get out of here.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
You mean no alarms have been triggered, Lotus?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
How is a heavy unit approaching at this point? We've done the mission. Are they up here? Are you the heavy unit? Oh, there's our alarm. Nope, that was not the heavy unit. Where's the goddamn heavy unit, Lotus? Where's the Xmas? Alright.
Mission complete. A captive has been liberated. You will be rewarded for this, Tenno.
Huzzah! More and more required. And his sword's already up to rank 11. Lovely. I suppose I was doing a lot of killing with it. That might have maxed out my standing as well. 18,500. Yup. Nope. 243 left. Never mind. I just ended on a seemingly round number, but there's more to be had. Of course. Hello, White Angel. Been a hot minute. How you doing? How you doing there? That's a reminder. Oh, cheers. Heavy unit means Xmas. It seems to be it's an Xmas unit pretty much every time, yeah. Seems to be it's all about Xmas spawns. Alright, well, Taxon is actually all the way up to rank 30 now, so we can do some investing here. Let's see, what would be a useful investment? Extra vacuum, it's going to cost how much, Endo? 160 out of 1045? Worth it. Universal vacuum is universal vacuum. Molecular conversion, 80 Endo to bring it up to 150. Sure, why not? I won't go further than that, though. Talk mode to extra range. I mean, it's only 40 Endo. I don't really need it. Calculated redirection. We could get more value out of this, actually. That's cheap to improve at this point. Yeah, let's do that. Only to there. Hello, Kai Wolf. You heard about me from Ghoul and Ghoul? Hey, well, welcome on in then. Gotta say, that is a little bit of an unusual way around on things, but if it works, it works. Welcome on into the channel here. On the Artax, I've got Bane and Grenier on it at the moment, but that's because I was limited on my modding at the time. Looking at the options I have, though, these are all a bit crap, aren't they? I could go the rifle aptitude, but it's got guaranteed as well, hasn't it? I mean, slap it on there, why not? You know, I'm just not going to focus on Artax. It's good enough. Wolves? Cheers. Who renames the Redeem to Kennedy again? No idea. It's been so long at this point, Flo, I have genuinely no idea. Anything more we can do in the modding on these for now? Not really. On you, however, yes. Pressure point. Boom. What an upgrade. What an upgrade. Excellent. Alright, let's keep going. We've got more of this planet to do. Let's keep cracking through it. Capture mission. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Wibble wobble wibble the ship. Doesn't matter what level you are, you can wobble your landing craft.
You are here to find our target.
Alright, speedrun
and bring
time.
them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
No distraction. Straight in, straight out. Let's see.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
Nubro speed. Let's do this.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Get ourselves over all of that lot. Over here. Utilize the map. Understanding of it. It's pointing that way, so it's up this way. Is it up here? Yes, it is. Go around the corner. Oop. Little moment lost there, but it's fine. This tile. Been a hot second. Careful uses of aim glide here or there just to control the distance we land. I'm going to skip that Cephalon fragment. I don't care for it. Nearly out. Boom.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Ah, oh, just over a minute. God damn it. Oh, come on. Dang. Oh well. Kind of random question. I'm trying to build a simple calculator in Sheets to determine status proc damage. Would anyone be willing to help a Tenno out? Make sure I have these formulas right. So spot on your Discord, get some feedback in. I mean, you could post the kind of formulas you're working with. Not a link to the sheet, but I mean, yeah, not a link to the sheet right now. Just the formulas you're working on. You can pop that onto the Discord if you wanted to, see if people can help you on that. It's not the kind of thing I'm going to be going through right now myself, but it's the kind of thing I could look into on the Supporter Tea Lounge. If you had access, that was. Go saying, they, i.e. Ghoul and Ghoul, were praising your content a few months ago. Just started binging. They said you're one of the best Warframe streamers they found community and knowledge-wise. Aww, that's real nice to hear. I mean, they did go ahead and purchase one of my mugs. They didn't purchase this one. I think they went for the classic, the one on the shelf over there. Whereas mine's on the shelf, so I drink out of these ones. Oh. Yup. Do I know my personal best for capture speedruns? I think I've got down to something like 27 seconds at one point. I think. That was a really, really, really lucky Titania run. Get the actual capture done in like 15 seconds and then speed out and had a very short extraction. I think it was somewhere around that, but recreating that, damn near impossible. It was such a stupidly short map. Assassinate! Oh, backstab. Your voice is oddly satisfying? Why, thank you. Why is that one looking at me? Oh, balls to it. That's going to have alerted loads of them. Each one that's alerts and firing at me is then going to alert other ones near to them. Oh, there's one over here. God damn it. There's one over here that's alert. No! Mm. No, no, no. There we are. Well, there goes all of that stealth. Ready to buff sentinel weapons? I mean, this is level 8, Moon. God, they are all so alert around here. It spawned more enemies because, of course, it has. Also, there is a scan thingy up there. How do I get to this one? In here. There it is. Found you. Assume you won't be doing the Tenno United alerts? Yes, I won't be doing those. I've already got enough former from the login with the update with Kome. Those alerts very specifically are avoidable, cheesy boost to my power. And likewise, the Legendary Core I will not be using. The one that got popped in on us. Man. These guys are just going to stay alert for a while, aren't they? I already took off the alarms. Got him. Okay, that should have cleared out all the alert ones. The alarms are off. We should be back to stealth again. Why are you spawned together like that? I don't have Puncher on the kunai. Seriously. How am I supposed to get stealth when they're doing that? Just a happy couple? That was a throuple. What am I supposed to do with that? That's where you have to use sleep abilities. Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go. That clears out. Drop in. Wait for these to go away. Here we are. Nailed it. Instantly cleared. Join them? This is not that kind of game. Killed a Grenadier family, hope I'm proud. Hell yeah, I'm proud. God damn it, they're all alerted again. Yeah. Just takes one of them looking at me. Ugh. How are you alert already? Where is your soft alert from? He just came from over this way and was already alert. Yeah, look at that on the radar. They're already soft alert. But there's no alarm. Where's the alarm panel? Just verify this. Yeah, there's definitely no alarm. How are they already soft alerted? I can't get stealth on soft alert. Okay, there we go. The alert has finally dropped from these ones. Oh, there's no way I'm clearing this all with stealth. Just no chance whatsoever there. Again, sleep abilities are the way to do that. This game is very, very cruel against stealth attempts. Very cruel. You basically have to use sleep abilities for long-term stealth. Otherwise, it's circumstantial you'll get it. Is Vaults 1 considered loud? It certainly doesn't get stealth kills, yeah. It certainly does not qualify for stealth kills.
You are surrounded by Premier Marines.
Am I? Okay, we've got 1 unalerted, 2 soft alert. All have just dropped their alert. Excellent. Stealth kill on the Xmas. The other 2 are now alert. Will they drop their alert anytime soon? No, he's coming here. I mean, the way the game treats stealth is partly because these enemies are actually smartly coded. How many games will have it where they'll see a corpse, they'll look around for 3 seconds and then give up? Here, they spend a long time concerned. They spend a long time concerned. There's now a butcher in there, he's just seen the corpse, he's now concerned. The thing where stealth is ruined is that their reaction time is far too fast. If I were to fire a projectile, say the Paris, through those 2 enemies there to kill them both in 1 shot, the butcher would become alerted by the lancer dying before the arrow reached the butcher. Yep, he was still alert. And now that noise has alerted others because Taxon is not quiet. So, what was the point? I just got thrown off on that one. Let's break. Don't know why I thought I could break this. Anyway, they go looking around. They pay half more attention, but the instant reaction time makes it really hard to be stealthy. It really makes it hard.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms.
Run my ideas for the next Warframe with Dan, just as I can build them. Resources are the bottleneck there, not story plan.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That going to be an Xmas sensor regulator? Oh god, it is. Why would you do this to me? A Jade Xmas one, no less. So if it's even whilst I'm hacking, I'm going to get melted. If ever there was a case for do not touch.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no
Can I
alarms.
kill it with a single shot from this, couldn't I? Nope. It was close. If I'd done a little bit more walking, I could have. Ah well. They don't express why they spawn before the quest is done. Because DE did a goof. I do think it a very bad idea that Jade Xmas, certainly for Grenier, appear before that quest. It's just a goof. Do I have a road plan, or is this just going with the story? The road plan is to get to Steel Path, get Dante, defeat the Murmur. And then I'm aware, vaguely, the requirements to do that, but I'm not putting any strict demands on that approach. Oh, bollocks, he saw me. Alright. There's some unalerted people here. Let's see, if I do a stealth zap, does that work? Well, it didn't alert the other guy, but it also didn't give me stealth bonus. Interesting, so it is silence, but it's not stealthy. What the fuck, DE? I wonder then, if I get a stealth bonus and then kill with abilities, does that not reset the stealth timer? If I then do it on alerted enemies? Because I know Operator allows you to skip that. Companion kills allow you to skip that. Perfect. Yes? No. No, my companion killed that one. Never mind. So, abilities cannot give you stealth in terms of stealth kills, but they can take it away. How's Nyx coming along? Resources. Yeah, Jade Xmas, I can understand them being a Grineer thing and a infested thing because they both managed to, you know, adapt. Grineer steal the tech, infested will just capture the tech, assimilate it, whatever word you want to use. But it really shouldn't be pre-quest. The Corpus don't learn about it until the quest. I don't think I can zap this guy. I was wrong. I'm glad I tried. Loot. These should have better loot. When you're in a spy vault, it feels like they should just have better loot. Anyway, let's go through here. Jump over that. Thank you. Cracked.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Easy, easy, easy.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
It would be cool if the factions had unique Xmas units as well. They do to an extent, because you've got the Guardian Xmas for the Corpus. They don't spawn elsewhere, except with the modifier on the Murmur. Only Corpus units typically have Guardian Xmas. I don't know if the Grineer have a specific one. There is Venomous for the Infested. Don't know if the Grineer have a specific one. Electric is everywhere, fire is everywhere, blitz is everywhere, leech is everywhere, energy leech is everywhere. Does Thumper lose its cat ears? It was from the maid outfit. They're upstairs with the rest of the maid outfit. Oracle of all excess? Well, corrupted, and that's corrupting the existing factions, so all corrupt ones which have the effect, yeah. If I can get a different one first stealthily, I could then get the Xmas and get double affinity from the Xmas kill. I need someone that is not stood in front of the Xmas so he'll immediately see them die. Damn it, he saw that. He saw it. God damn it, get me out of here. Stealth is stupid. God damn it.
Another job well executed.
Oh, we got Reflection. We got, goes on to Warframe. It's not great. Lith Relic, and then, was it credits Endo? Might have been the Endo. Doing my best with the stealth, but it really is just not enough sometimes. Okay. Mobile defense, interception, oh, assassination as well. Okay. Let's do this one. See a farm?
This is a mobile defense.
Not gonna
mission.
focus on that.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be
Alright.
prepared for heavy resistance.
Oh, there is no chance of being stealthy here. There's so many of them. Let's just go. Coming through. Using stealth affinity bonus, right? That's what it was for, yeah. Yo, Sujazzy, thank you very much for the raid there. Welcome on in.
This will only get more difficult.
Hope you've had yourself a wonderful stream.
Get to a terminal.
Welcome everyone who's joining us right now. We are currently on a 0 to hero playthrough with Dan, the lone Tenno. Oh, come on in. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, it shows 2 terminals. You're like, oh, only 2 consoles. Nah, there's a third. There's a third defense. It's hidden.
In, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Am I farming's pain as a solo player? It can be. But I've got ways and means to get around that as and when I get the materials. Is this new player journey? New character journey. I wouldn't call it new player because I'm not a new player. New character journey.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Come on, Lotus, hurry up. Solo only? Absolutely. So this lone Tenno, there is no playing with others, no benefiting from others. The only player-to-player interaction I am allowed is to sell commodities for fair market prices, because platinum is a kind of necessary item here. Dan's goal is to get to Steel Path and defeat the Murmur, because he's had a vision of him doing that as Dante, and that vision must come true. Everything else is all on the way to get there. What if I accidentally get blessed by an ML30? I had a lucky moment of inspiration.
Here is a terminal. Get
That's not a player-to-player interaction at that point. That's I happen to have a moment of inspiration, learning from the syndicate members I was speaking to at the time, something like that.
Stay focused.
Because there is absolutely no way for me to control or remove that. If I give myself a 3-hour lockout from playing the game every time I go to the relay, I will never get any recordings done. So, where the game thrusts things against me, okay. I get a bonus from the game itself. That a player happened to create it, it happened to. Will I use Spectres? I might do. Spectres are mostly a bit shit, but I might do. Okay, I was really struggling to hit that one and infested. You backflipped out of every freaking kunai shot. I mean, 6 blessings, 6 syndicates. If you wanted to connect them up that way, you absolutely can play. Define it how you will.
All data logs indicate that there is an Orokin artifact somewhere here. Get to it now, defend it, and then we can leave.
Somewhere here. I wonder where it could be. Oh yes, the next room over.
Extraction team arrives.
If I get a random boost from someone that's out of my control, take it as a bonus. That's literally what I'm saying, yeah. It is a moment of inspiration as granted by the game itself.
I'm in, Tenno.
That it so happens to be player sourced is immaterial. I'm not allowed to go to the relays in an attempt to get blessings, or hoping for them. I go to the relays for the relays only, which you might notice is not a lot of reasons. There are not a lot of reasons to go to a relay in a normal gameplay sense. I have had this come up in the recordings for the next episode, in visiting the syndicates for the first time, but that is going to be probably about the extent of it. Maru's Bazaar? How many people give blessings at Maru's Bazaar?
Continue to defend.
Also, I've been to Maru's Bazaar briefly as well, that's in the next video too. You can't buff that? Oh, can you just not do it at all? Yeah, alright, fair enough. Raildeck stuff? That's not a question.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
If you're meaning there are raildeck things at a relay, access to it, did you need access to a clan dojo to start building your raildeck anyway?
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
I might be wrong on that, but I think you needed a clan? They may have changed that. You certainly did in the past. That's something I'm going to have to re-explore.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright then. Another run successful. A 5-minute mission where the only rewards are what the NPCs drop. Yay. Need dry dock for Eljack, so you can access the dry docks in Saturn Relay. Yeah, the Crony Relay, whatever it is, there we are. And then the Pluto Relay. So you can access dry docks there. But I don't remember if you needed the clan for some part of the Railjack these days now. You certainly did back when it started. Are we sure Dan's not going to have a burnout stage? Why would he? I don't understand the question.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Alrighty.
A steady stream
Is Dan not going to get bored?
is being released into the area.
How could Dan get bored? He's had a vision of the future and he's making that vision happen. Dan is also the character that we're playing. Tenno don't seem to get bored. Again, I'm not really sure I understand the question. What do you say? Again, gotta say thanks for all the free awesome content and guides on your channel. The first person I go to for information on builds and Warframe. Hey, thank you for that. Glad I help out so much for you.
Modules dropped by fallen enemies.
You worried for Dan's well-being? Don't be worried for Dan's well-being. 1, Dan is an in-game character, being run by me, Head. 2, I know what I'm on and into here. I wouldn't have started this series if I didn't think I'd finish it. Do not be afraid. This is also part of why I'll still be doing guide videos in between Dan videos, so that this is not just a Dan channel. Also, as the series goes on, people just watch less and less. That is a fact. Every creator will tell you this. The longer a series of videos is, the fewer people watch. That is straight up a fact. So I have no channel incentive to over-focus on Dan and drag it out. You'll get videos here or there that peak for reasons, but by and large they just get less and less interested. You hate Felix Evo 5? Because you need to get a couple of Incarnans, right? Ooh, spinning needle. Well, if we had dual daggers, that would be useful. Ooh, regen. If we had a sentinel, that would be useful. Oh wait, we do. Don't seem to need a clan for a railjack. Yeah, fair dude. That's good news then. That is good news. Let's give this a quick scan. Boop. Mercury has been completed. Nice. Guys, I've been scanning so many of those. There are many new player guides, but already guide setup for market. That's for setup market. People need to know how easy and profitable it is. It depends on what kind of marketing you're on about. Like, are you on about buy low, sell high trading, where that becomes your gameplay? Or are you on about how to farm things for platinum, on which there are a bajillion guides? Like, how exactly do you mean that, dude?
Life support activated. Additional life support has arrived.
Oh, Dan probably won't get hate before you. I'm only a streamer. When have streamers ever had streamer luck? It's not even a thing. How would I get hate before you? Haven't even seen the Stalker yet. How about IRL marketing tips? Maybe someone who actually knows about IRL marketing and is qualified to speak about that can speak about that. Yeah. Dan's clearly used to boys look on mix. Then there was also the Stalter. And then other luck moments that have happened and not been included in the next video as yet. Or you've just not seen them in a public video, is more the point. Dan is proving to be lucky at times. Which is good. We need it. Fair enough, Mouser. I mean, I have done a video on a Warframe, and then also had a number of videos which talk about it as well, so if you're suggesting I should talk about a Warframe, already done that. Yep. Dan has Shelter already? Dan has Shelter Blueprint. It is impossible to have the full Shelter at this point. Because I'd need to get the pieces from the 3 tiers of Ground and Voids, which would require that I completed Deadlock Protocol, which itself requires I have a Railjack. So, yeah, that one's not happening just yet. Only goes to show why it's so weird that the blueprint comes from the Jackal, to be honest. Why the Jackal? Probably because there's a boss that we worked close to that point. Alright, 5 minutes.
The raid is off to a successful start.
Hey, 100 endo. Nice, nice.
When you need it, extraction is ready.
Let's get out of here. Deadlock Protocol doesn't require Railjack? Does it? Sorry. I'm mixing it up, aren't I? I mixed it up with, what's it called? The one with Sebagoth. I mixed it up with that one. Fall of the Tempest Hour, yeah. That's the follow-on from Deadlock of that storyline, yeah. Epitaph is not a quest, well done. Yeah, okay, don't need a Railjack then, but still do need to have significant progress through to be able to access all 3 tiers of Ground and Void. It's still not going to happen. Okay, Interception and Assassination. Let's do the Interception first. Get that easy one out of the way. Mr. Part about quests, thought you were talking about weapons. So you heard the Sevagoth one, and you decided you knew enough to suggest an answer. You heard 3 words at most. You're not the only one that does this, but I chuckle in despair every single time that happens. Every single time. It is a very, very common thing. Alright then. 1 captured. Move to next. I got shot from that direction. Yep, they're over there. Got him. Shock for the win.
This tower is ours now.
Oh, there's more of them over there. Let's fix that. Shock for the win again. Easy defense.
Tower captured.
Come on, can I hit that? Can I hit that? Can I hit that? I did. Oh, but there's no one there now. Whatever. Got it. What's this map for Interception? So you never see it. This is also the one you get for Helene Defense.
We have control of
There's
all
Mercury,
4
and I
towers.
think Saturn will give you this for Interception. Sometimes, anyway. Alright, full control. So, any Grenier? Here we go. Took him a moment. Here we are. Got the enemy density. Anyone scared of Interception forgets that enemy density at low levels is pathetic. Waiting game, waiting game. Nothing to loot, it's just a waiting game. Hang on, wait, there's lockers here. I can get those without fear. Waiting game. Good lord, it drags on a bit. Oh, threat. Yes. Let's deal with threat. Threat. Got him. Threat again at sea. That's fine. I see you are there. Damn. You just like Inception because it's hard to keep an eye on multiple things? I just listen out for the noise, to be honest. And if there's no noise, I'm just killing as normal. There are some lockers that spawn down here. Any open? No. Oh, hi, guys. Nope. I think I've got everything of interest here. Hello, Xmas unit. Goodbye, Xmas unit. What did you just strike? Nothing here. You know what? Oh, it's an Xmas, I should. Okay, wow, what?
Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
I would love to, Lotus, but
But there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
they got Thanos snapped out of existence. Eliminate remaining personnel, by the way.
Today, not only have we decoded
that is different. Arsenal Grenier exclusive Xmas? No, wait, really? I could have sworn different factions had Arsons. Oh, so the 3 core factions, that is. Maybe so, yeah. Now I think about it, yeah, I've seen Blitz plenty, but... No, yeah, Arson is Grenier, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Most frustrating thing is trying to cap a point. Enemies go to try and cap at the other side of the map. Yeah, when that happens, the best option solo is to finish capturing your point, not go deal with that one. Unless you know exactly how to get there, definitely in time, to kill the ones hacking the consoles. Which, by the way, that's where map awareness is great. You know then exactly where to look to capture the... to catch the enemies before they capture the point. But if you don't have that map awareness, you don't have that player skill, then it's better to capture your point first, then go over to that one and take it back. Because otherwise, there's a good chance you'll get there late, and then you'll still have to take it back, but now you also haven't captured the first one. When solo, it is more efficient to capture new sites than to defend old ones, if you still want new ones to capture.
Captain Vor has lived under suspicion of possessing Orokin technology that grants him powerful abilities. We cannot allow this. Get to his location and eliminate him.
Orokin technology with powerful abilities. Let's see.
This ship is crawling with grunts. Getting to Vor will prove difficult.
I see you.
One Morphic. Ah yes, this fight. Skip the cinematic, straight in.
Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
Easy. Take out his defenders. Once his defenders are out, he comes up again.
This one has your name on it. Die! Shoot stealth. Distract them. You will join us one way or another.
Where's your other defender? Oh, never mind, he doesn't have one.
This,
Got him.
this is not over.
Ooh, Cronus. Okay, what's the drop rate on the Cronus?
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
100%? Oh.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And it almost felt interesting. Oh well.
Target down. Assassination Automation contract complete.
100% for the
Great
first
work,
fight?
Tenno.
Really? Oh, okay. I guess. Yep, guaranteed from Captain Vor. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. And mastery rank on it is 0. I can build that one. Excellent. Oh, your triumph over Captain Vor was impressive, but your journey has only just begun. Enemies are abundant and their strength continues to grow. Your skills are formidable, but the outlying planet regions are fraught with peril. Skill alone will not keep you alive, except this gift of 25,000 credits. The market contains powerful weapons and items that will serve you well. Expand your arsenal and fight to restore the balance within this system. Lotus. I feel like if this is supposed to be suggesting we go to the market to use the credits, this could be better outlined. This to me is almost just lore blurb and hides the actual useful information in here. Because a lot of people will just skim over things, and if you skim over this, your triumph over Captain Vor is impressive, gain credits, restore balance, blah blah blah, yeah, okay, whatever. That's typically just kind of how someone's eyes would go down here. First list, your triumph over, sure, whatever. Enemies, blah blah, gift, restore balance, done. That email made your friend quit the game thinking MTX only. In fact, that's a perfect example of how this is badly set out, Death Scully, yeah. Badly set out. What I would do here, if I was to try and direct people towards the blueprints of the market, is give the resources for a particular weapon blueprint, and then have the credits to say you can synthesize this blueprint via the market. Here's how. So have the resources pop out, have a bolded section, use these credits to synthesize a blueprint from the market. Because then that would tell the player, oh, I can synthesize a blueprint from the market? What? And they search for, I don't know, Feuris. They go, platinum. And again, here, this should have blueprints available, blueprint synthesis available. And then you go, oh, I can do that? Wow. That's the way I do it. That is the way I do it. So the market needs to be very clear on getting those blueprints. And the message needs to be very clear on what it's actually talking about. Why is Saren 500 plat? That wasn't just Saren. I searched Furus and it brought up this. So you're looking at the Poisonous Attitude pack, which comes with Saren, Helmet, Bratton, a Furus, Bow, and a couple boosters. That's what you're seeing there. Is this my first run in Warframe or just a restart? This is a challenge run. Basically, entirely solo run. I have made hundreds of guides on this game. Yeah, Poisonous Attitude for free on Shade Chat. Hey. Alright, let's have a look then at building the Kronos. I can do it straight away. Would you look at that? And this is even easier to build than the Heat Sword. This is so much easier to build than Heat Sword. Okay, fair enough. But the quest kind of guide you towards that first rather than Kronos. Kronos. Sure, dear. Sure, yeah. There are things that could do with a little bit of a shufty. There are things that could do with a little bit of a shufty there.
On this cold and lonely
But absolutely, this market interface, and for that matter, this weapon interface in the arsenal, is so scummy looking. Swap Warframe. Here is every other Warframe. Say I didn't have the Caliban either. So I just have Vault and then Platinum. It screams Platinum at you. If I click Ash, View Details, only now do we see that there is a blueprint available. Only now. Up to this point, it's just not clear. It's just not clear. Want to swap weapons? Okay, you've got your Burston, your Paris, and then Platinum with a little bit of credit ones snuck in there. And I still don't understand this Mark 1 stuff. I really don't understand why we did this with the Mark 1 weapons, taking them out of the tutorial, but still making it where people could get them. Because now you have the tutorial weapons, and then you want to get more mastery? Hey, the best thing to do is to level up a worse weapon. Credit icon looks way too similar to a plat icon at a glance. Yeah, they have the same kind of hue and placement. There is no grand distinction, yeah. To not let people lose mastery? Alright, with the Mark 1 stuff, let me walk you through what DE said, what players said, at least the players that this became relevant to, and why I say all of that is just complete bonkers nonsense. DE wanted to remove the Mark 1 weapons from the tutorial so that players don't start with tutorial weapons. They start with better weapons. Already, that doesn't make sense. Tutorials are when you get tutorial weapons. This is a known fact in gaming everywhere, not a concern. If the tutorial weapons weren't good enough, buff the tutorial weapons. If players are struggling to get access to the better weapons at a reasonable pace, address those mechanics. But they're like, no, we're going to have it where you start with the Paris, the Bratton. Not the Mark 1 Paris, the Mark 1 Bratton. And then other players, existing players, they go, but what about our mastery? What about those of us who just like having Mark 1 weapons? Grandfathering in things like that for the sake of, oh, the mastery points, oh, but what about these Mark 1 weapons? Again, just misunderstands fundamentally development and improvements of the game. Now, if DE wanted to leave those Mark 1 items in, for those who already had them, fine, sure, why not? But to also leave them in for new players in the arsenal, now instead of going, oh, I have to switch from the weapon I've just invested into another one, and oh, I'm struggling to progress, you're now downgrading to get mastery. What even is that? We start out with Mark 1, I'm aware. I've been talking about this. Thank you. This makes no sense. Welcome to the game, new players. Welcome to the game. There are a few weapons you can pick up for credits. They are hidden in here. Genuinely hidden. By the way, they are objectively worse than the tutorial weapons. Why are they here? Because some people went nostalgia. It is absolutely ridiculous. If they wanted to make sure that people could still have access to the same amount of mastery, they could give additional mastery in those early game quests that would have been from the Mark 1 weapons. Just side stream? Yep, you and everyone else who does something like that, it's fine. Ah dear. I will never get used to that. And that's the second time today. But, I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah. The whole premise of the Arsenal, the way it's delivered to new players, just looks wrong. They open it up. If they're going to look at Warframes first, most likely, and they see shitload of plat. Just all of the platinum. They look at these weapons, and at a glance, they're just going to see plat, plat, plat. Maybe they'll notice the credits one first and go, oh, there's some credit ones in here. But if they start from the left, they see plat, plat. Your eyes usually cast from left to right, top to bottom. And across here, you're mostly starting with plat. The credit is hidden in here. There's no special call out on it. Insane. Actually insane to me. And the only justification I can think of for leaving it like that, the only justification, is because enough people starting the game are spending platinum on this. That is the only justification I can think of. It doesn't make it easier for people to get into it free to play. It doesn't paint a nicer picture of the game. It doesn't even look that aesthetically pleasing. So the only thing I can think of is that it is there to try and get people to spend that platinum. Look at this Higasa, isn't it great? Look at these stats, view the details. Would you like to buy it now? Purchase it for 245 platinum. Look at this, looks more pay to play than pay to win. It does look pay to play. It looks microtransaction to play. It looks microtransaction to play, and it actually put me off when I first started playing this game. I say that I started Warframe in late 2019, and to be truthful, that is the second time I started Warframe. The first time, I was met with this. I was met with a far worse quest introduction system. I was met with a far more convoluted setup of everything, really. And I was met with this. It was not the Mark I weapons that put me off. It was that in opening up the arsenal to see what other weapons I could get, I was met with microtransactions, and quite frankly, for individual weapons, these feel like macrotransactions. The first weapon on the list here, 225 platinum bore. I then go, oh wow, okay, that's a bit. Is that a bit? How much is 225 platinum? I then look it up. I could get platinum in a pack of 75, 170, or 370. Wait, hang on. So I can't just get 225 platinum? I now have to overspend on platinum to get this one weapon, and that pack, if I bought it right now, is £14? £14 and I can have this weapon and some extra platinum just sat there? What? Is he aware of this feedback? You think they wouldn't be at this point? This is not new. This has been here for years. This has been here for years. If they were considering changing this, they would have done it. This is one of the absolute biggest failures in the entire new player experience, in my opinion. One of the absolute biggest. When I was a brand new player, look at this, I didn't know what these different weapons do, I didn't know which ones are good, which ones are bad, where to get them. All I could see was buy. The one change D have made here is to change the buy now button for a view details button, so that you are more likely to see the blueprint if you can get one. I've just opened up the bore. There isn't even a blueprint here. The first one on the list doesn't even go for that system. The Boltor, if I do it, blueprint. Higasa, view details, build requirements. If I purchase this, am I purchasing the blueprint to then go through the process of building it? I'm not clear on that. I'm a new player. I can't see what's going on here. If this is the first weapon someone clicks on, they go 245 platinum, view details, purchase, you get these, blueprint build requirements. Shit, okay, so I spend 245 platinum to get the blueprint. Am I wrong? Is that not what it looks like right now? This is what it looks like. So the first two on the left here are one with no blueprint whatsoever, so then they may just give up entirely, or the next one down, it doesn't even look like I'm buying the weapon. It doesn't say purchase weapon, it just says purchase, and immediately below it is blueprint build requirements. Oh man. I never realized just how bad that one is. Christ. This is the weakest part of all of Warframe. The absolute weakest. And the fact that D have not made serious adjustments after all this time, surely they are not that incompetent. We cannot look at Warframe's development after all this time. We cannot look at that and really call them that incompetent. We can't. With everything that they do in this game, there is no way they are so incompetent as to look at this and go, "I don't see the problem." Which really only leaves that one explanation. it is a source of income for them because enough new players are buying items like this. I just... Oh, that hurts. That hurts. So yeah. The new player experience has a lot of good stuff going for it. They keep making improvements. That is the next thing to improve, because it doesn't matter what quest they add in on Mercury, on Mars, on Jupiter, it doesn't matter what gameplay mechanics they sweeten, it doesn't matter where they put Duviri. That is what players see. After their first couple missions, they get into the swing of the game, they then go, cool, what other Warframes and weapons can I get? Oh, there's this equip button, what else can I equip? And that's what they see. Don't forget about Foreign Potatoes, that's later. That's straight up later. A new player doesn't immediately go, oh, is there an upgrade I can get to double my capacity? Oh, is there an upgrade I can get to change the polarity on a weapon? That's not what they first think about. They find out about those later. If I hadn't been given any of that so far in this run, they wouldn't have mattered to me so far. Straight up. But, oh, what else can I equip? That is a player's question. That is a player's question. There is not a single new player to this game who doesn't, in short order, ask, what else can I get? You start the tutorial being given one frame and one weapon in each slot. You will ask, when can I get the other tutorial weapons? Where do I get those from? Are they already in my equipment? Plat! Oh, okay. I see now. I see what Warframe is. I see why it's called free to play. Where the fuck is my health? Oh god, it's a no shield mode one. Oh god, I just realized. Oh god, I just realized. I was just chatting shit whilst we were going through. Ah! Surprise firing squad! Okay. New nightmare unlocked. Literally this mission. I'm a poor little vault with shields for hit points. Please get me out of here. Oops, I tried to pick up that shield mid-air. Did not work. Ow! Ow!
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Fuck cares about wardens? I have 58 hit points and no energy. That guy came sprinting around the corner there. Oh god, I'm just gonna have to burn my lives. That's how I complete this mission. Just... Oh god, the warden's been alerted.
Marines inbound.
Activate the console, don't dash to the side. I wasn't pressing shift. Nope, not in there.
Here are the holding cells.
Oh god, those
Search each
electric
one for the
things.
hostage.
Can I zap them through here? I can't. They're gonna kill us on the way out. They are so gonna kill us on the way out. Oh god.
I will not forget this.
The hostage is 188 health. Oh god, this is terrible.
Need to bring the captain to safety.
Okay, no, let's not go that way. Let's...
Costs.
There is a way out down, not this way. Which side was it? It was this side, wasn't it? Was it?
I need a weapon.
You need to fucking chill, lass. Okay. Where was it? I swear there was a pipe we can... There it is. Yeah, so let's wait for the flames again. Wait for the flames. Wait for the flames. Haha! I have bypassed your electric trap. It cannot hurt me. I am invincible. I mean, I'm really not, but, you know. Oh god. Ah! There's half my hit points gone. You know what? Screw the hostage. If I just get out, we're good. 200 meters. Hostage is dying.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Fuck you, heavy unit. I'm out.
This looks bad.
Whew!
Help.
Whew, okay.
Safe now.
Nailed it. Ooh. And we did get fire rate and punch through on rifles. Okay, that works. That was worth it. Oh, that was worth it. Oh god, I did not pay enough attention to the modifiers as I went into that mission. I did not pay enough attention. Oh yeah. First failed mission? Nope. No fail here. We got it. Yes, Faber said, when I first came back to Warframe, my only strong weapon was a weapon they gave up for free with Potato. Used that as go-to for ages. Oh yeah, that absolutely happens. I remember being very confused because somehow I didn't have Twitch Prime at the time, or Twitch Turbo, whatever it is, but I somehow still ended up getting a Trinity Prime drop. And as a result, I had this one random frame, which was 1, a prime, and 2, had 60 capacity rather than 30 at maximum. I didn't know why it had double. Nothing explained to me where this came from or why I had double. I just had Trinity Prime and it was better than all the other frames I had. I used Trinity so much at the start for that. I would have used Trinity so much. I used Trinity so much as a result. It's crazy sometimes on those things. Did I watch TennoCon? I wasn't watching TennoCon, no. I don't know where I got it from, but it wasn't anything like that. I think it was somehow just Twitch Prime gave it to me when I didn't even have Twitch Prime. It was the weirdest of glitches. But hey, it was there. Grim saying, true, friend of mine chose a tutorial weapon they didn't enjoy using, got very discouraged when they couldn't easily figure out how to get one of the others. Yeah. It's kind of weird to me that a tutorial then doesn't hand out the other tutorial weapons in a game like this. When you pick up Volt Shield, doesn't it block bullets? It does, yes. But only in that direction. I was being shot from all angles as I was traveling. So zap and go was the best way. Out of story question, started using runas with both ordinances and one is counted survivability. Do you need something more? Do you need something more? I don't understand your question, sorry. What is it you need? What is it you don't currently have that you feel like you're asking do you need? Not sure I can properly answer that one, sorry. Yeah. No shield vault on a shield modded setup. that was touch and go. Can I do much in the way of upgrading these further? I would like to, so can I? 240 endo, 11,000 credits, let's do that. Let's do that. You want orange lights on the back there? Sure. There you go. And then a little bit more range. Can I afford that? 80 endo, I can afford that. Gonna do it piecemeal, carefully, bit by bit at the moment. Otherwise I'll burn through everything I've got. Another upgrade on fast deflection could be nice for defenses, but 160 endo does not feel worth it. Thief's Wit, that's probably going to be 80. 80 endo for an extra 7 meters? Yeah, you know what? That can come in handy. That can come in handy, especially on finding caches. Dreamer's Bond, can I upgrade this one? 160? Worth it. Hella worth it. Alright, let's not overspend on that. But those are all worth it. And Burston, is it ranked up enough that I can use that new shred mod? Not enough. Not enough, can't fit it. Alright then. That's fine. Wonder why it's like to play Hildren with zero shield nightmare mode? Hildren has a surprising amount of health and armor. You can get some work done with her. You just can't cast ability, so she feels like old Inaros. But look at that, 2 planets completely done. Earth will need to get around to on that one. And then Mars is the next of them to do. We've got this Ceres Junction, defeat Sergeant. To go up there, we need to open another relic and then refine a relic as well. So you know what? Let's do that to wrap these bits up a bit. There is a singular void fissure I can access, a spy one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can frames like Cooler Vogue gain overguard in no shield mode? I mean, it's overguard, it's not shields, yeah.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information. Watch out.
Why not refine first? Because I don't think I have much in the way of void traces, actually.
Defend yourself and use reactor to open relics.
Yeah, just gonna do the mission.
Use the reactor to open the relic. You are going to need more reactant. Want to
Yes, Lotus, yes, I'm gonna need more reactant. Gotta play the mission. Understood.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I just killed it.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Oh, perish, please. Void traces could be a pain to get solo. Oh, they will be. I'm not going to be relying on relics and prime stuff. By and large, no. I may get some completed primes here or there, but not much. Playing with other players and trading are the two major ways to improve prime acquisition. Not doing so is usually a dumb idea. We're down to the dumb ideas. Also, I've just noticed my affinity booster ran out, that login one. So it's been 3 hours. God damn. Yeah. We are reaching the end of the stream time. Which means as well, a quick reminder for y'all, we have got the raffle running today. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat for a chance to win it, because that'll be a 75 platinum giveaway, and we're doing 3 draws today. We are doing 3 draws today, so make sure you grab a ticket for a chance to win it. Is Dan also banned from trading? Dan can only sell items for platinum, and then only commodities for fair market prices. So no selling ribbons, no selling services or something like that. Only fair market prices, and only selling. No trading, no buying. The only reason I'm allowed to do that is because of how important platinum is for basic things like slots, Oracle reactors, catalysts, that sort of stuff.
Monitoring the console. Trigger the
I can
alarms
use
now
that
and
platinum
leave
for anything I
servers
want,
trying
not
to
just those. But that is going to be my source of platinum. Let's do this. Straight in here, turn off the lasers. Now there is a camera on that. Yeah, there's always a camera on that, so we'll go up and around. Carefully does it. Check there's not other cameras. Yep. We're Gucci. Got it.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Fair market prices, dibs on Archer piece and local comparing. I will just be listing them for sale as and when I have them to sell. But don't expect that to happen anytime soon. Oh, I've already pissed off Cephalon Suda enough for her to invade me. Ah, that's grand. That's absolutely grand. And there's a Jade Xmas in there.
There's a heavy
But
unit approaching.
Volt is just too strong. Volt just too strong. And I got 2 Osprey Spectre Blueprints. Nice. Ooh, dodge that. I don't actually need to be killing any of these. I can just get going. Skip through all of them.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now.
Okay. Oh, we got this one. So
Data.
first that. Pop up here. Check for cameras. That one across the way, that's fine. In here, the one that's looking away, that's fine.
Excellent
Hacked.
work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Coming through. Out of my way. You certainly don't get most new players moving at this speed through missions.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Easy. Camera over there. Get the angle. Got it. No lasers on this low level. Never mind, I got bamboozled.
You need to retrieve that data before the data
Never mind. I thought this was so low level they didn't have lasers there. It looked like they were completely disabled. Ah!
You got it. The data is still intact.
Well,
We have everything we came for.
I got
Get to
bamboozled.
extraction.
Lost some affinity there, but still got the mission done. Doesn't cost me rewards, only infinity. That was rough. It looked like there wasn't lasers. Maybe I forgot that there were lasers there a second before whilst focused on the camera. Maybe. God damn. That was the case? Yeah. Tunnel vision. It happens to all of us.
Job well executed.
It happens to all of us. Hey! Foreman Prime Stock. Excellent. I am nowhere close to the mastery level to use that. Oh dear. Got parry, not even great. Yeah, that's mostly just crap. But we got the relic. And we got the void traces. 7 void traces. Yeah! Oh man, 7 whole void traces, guys. Oh, swimming in them. I've got 44. Thank goodness I have enough to upgrade something. Let's see. What's worth upgrading here? I think this one for the double former blueprint. Double former blueprint. That's the one most worth upgrading to me at this point. Yeah. Oh man. So let's see, that should be... Oh, wrong one. That should be everything to do the Phobos Junction, aside from doing the tiles to get there, the nodes. Wonderful. And that will absolutely have to wait. That will absolutely have to wait, because now we're going to be doing a platinum giveaway. And not just a platinum giveaway, a triple platinum giveaway. So if you have not yet grabbed yourself a ticket, I'm going to give you one last moment on grabbing those here. One last moment to grab your tickets. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat. Doesn't matter if you're on PC, PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, or mobile. 3 of you are going to be ending up with 75 extra platinum in your wallet to use as you see fit. I'll give you all a moment on that. Aside from that, what do y'all think of seeing Dan live? Seeing the early game, not through the eyes of an early game player, but through the lens of someone who knows exactly what is coming, near enough. Didn't see that laser grid coming. But seeing Dan from this live experience. Are there people who play only on mobile? Probably. It was added to mobile for exactly that reason. It was added to mobile for people to play on mobile. Looks like y'all are on the positive side on this. Splendid, splendid. D20 for luck. Oh, you don't want to roll your luck now, then you can't roll it on the tickets. If you get good luck on the roll, you got bad luck on the ticket, right? That's how it balances out. They're definitely connected. In my opinion, what's the worst colour pack in the game? I don't have an opinion on it. It's not something I've ever established any kind of rating or tier system for. You're asking to know what to spend your plat on if you win? I'll let you decide what's worth spending it on then. Yeah. Andrew rolled a 1. Oh, we should probably just time out Andrew for that. Can't have someone that unlucky here. Seeing this from a veteranized view is interesting. That's what I was hoping for, yeah. Because new player runs in games, they're a dime a dozen. Plenty of those. But to have someone going through under specific challenges like this, that's a little different. That is a little different. Alright, that's enough time for everyone to grab tickets. If you haven't already grabbed one, you clearly weren't paying attention, which, let's face it, plenty of people don't. So, with the 102 of you who have entered, Only 3 of you, and still that's 3 of you. 3 of you are going to be going away with the platinum today. Those 3 of you are indeed going to be Side Panda, Paraprox, and Be the Human 9. Congratulations to the 3 of you there, Side Panda, Paraprox, and Be the Human 9. I'll be contacting you shortly after the end of this stream to get hold of your Warframe username, platform, and cross-save status. We'll get that sent on over to you there. Absolutely. Damn, Ken was right. Tends to go that way, doesn't it, unfortunately? At least in this case. But all around there. So I will contact you 3 with the details. You'll need to respond within 24 hours, either by Twitch DM or by email. I'll give you the details in that DM as to how that all works. But for now, that is all we've got time for today. I think it's about time we raid on over to another part of the Warframe community. So let's have a look, shall we? Who can we raid into today? I'm going to switch the lights up. It looks really weird having them on orange. Just the whole wall takes on this almost monochromatic approach back there. That's better. That's got some nice contrast behind me now. We got a mix of the blues and the yellows. It just looks nicer to me. It just looks nicer. Although I could set it to that looks like just every overpriced nouveau restaurant. Nah, stick with the blue. Stick with the blue. Alright, let's see. Who can we raid into today? Those live on the Twitch category we'd like to say hello to as a community. Why is this sorted wrong? Come on, Twitch. There we are. So we've got Brozyme doing weeklies into weeklies. We've got Gaz doing daylight savings things. Various others doing various other things. Let's go Brozyme. Weeklies into weeklies. Why not? We have been fighting weekly. If you get it. So let's raid on over to Brozyme as well now. But as I say, that is all from me today. Look forward to the next damn video. We'll have some of the content from the stream and some of the stuff not shown on stream as well. There have been a few bits and pieces happening behind the scenes. And that's all from me today. Thank you very much for joining in, and I'll see you in the next one on Wednesday. Bye bye.